Hey there. I have a business tip for you today, and it has to do with relationships. So I stop by and do 5-minute takeaways on a pretty regular basis. And each day it has something to do with how to grow your business. Now, my experience is coming over the past 25 years as an entrepreneur, self-made. I actually started my business in Louisiana in my backyard across from a crawfish lake and right in front of a hayfield. And I have figured out a few things. So I stop here to help you grow your business. So I already know who you are. You're a healing focused entrepreneur. You want to help people improve their lives, whether that is their health, wealth, relationships, or spirituality. But what you don't know or don't have is actual strategy of how to do that. And if you do, maybe it's from someone who hasn't done it or someone who's not able to relate to you and done it differently. So what I do that is very specific is I really believe in individuality. And that is whatever it is that you have to offer here on planet Earth is meant for someone to receive. But what you really need to know is how to put that into a strategy, structure, marketing plan, and how to make sales so that you can reach more people, create more impact, and what else? Be satisfied for you in general. We want to serve, and that is what satisfies us. I know you're not driven by money, but we all know that money is the language of the material world. So if you live here, you need to make friends with money. You need to learn how to make it. So your tip for today is talk to people who you are in relationship with. Be transparent. Most of our relationships do not understand what we do. And then we are disappointed because we think they're not interested. But mostly we haven't been transparent. We haven't told them what we really want to do because that would make us vulnerable. And when we're vulnerable, we fear we will experience shame. We will fail. We don't want to say what our plans are out loud because then someone may remind us when we don't do it, right? You get what I'm putting down? Okay, so have a conversation with your loved ones, whether that's your friends, your children, your partner. Maybe it's your partner in business. Maybe it's your neighbor that you just have regular conversations with, and let them know how important it is that you get support, right? It doesn't mean you can't do it if you don't have support, but are you willing to at least have a conversation? I told one of my very important relationships, I need one of three things from you. I need your emotional support, I need your physical support, or I need your financial support. Are you willing to ask for that? Like, are you willing to talk to those who you are in relationship with and ask for what you need? I said, you don't have to do them all, but I need at least one. And if I can't have at least one, that I don't think we're in relationship. Isn't that interesting? We may need to set up some boundaries because if you don't believe in me, if you can't support me emotionally, even though you don't believe it, could you believe in me believing in myself? It's a far reach, right? The other one is maybe you'll become a client or a customer, or maybe you'll back me up financially. And financial support could look like referrals. I'm going to tell someone else about what you do that will financially support you. It will also physically support you. Will you come with me to business meetings, to trainings? Will you be there physically when I'm falling apart and when I'm in doubt and fear? Because business owners experience doubt and fear. We also experience confusion and disappointment because we are humans, right? You're just your average human who has chosen to serve the world in exchange for financial trade-offs, we'll say, right? So for everything that you want, you have the opportunity to purchase. But so many of you new entrepreneurs, business owners, are afraid to charge. You're afraid to tell people what you're trying to do. You're afraid of rejection. You're afraid to feel shame. You're afraid you won't get support, right? So that's all fear-based. So what would it look like if you were willing to have conversations with those who are in important relationships with you and just be transparent? You know, this is really important to me and I would appreciate your support. Would you like to do that emotionally, physically, or financially? That is your tip for today. If you are enjoying this or you know someone who's in business who would also be able to take value away, would you please share it? Ask them to subscribe. You can also come over to the More Than Mindset Facebook group. That is a companion for the podcast, More Than Mindset. And I would love to have you in the group with me, or comment below. I will be happy to come back here and answer questions. And some of the most common questions I will cover, and those are, what if your partner doesn't believe in you? What if the people around you actually are the reason that you are afraid? What if they are the ones who tell you that you shouldn't believe so deeply, right? We'll answer all of those questions Thursday night when I'm having a Grow Your Business and Relationships Masterclass. I will post the link below. In case you miss it, there'll be a replay that you can get in the portal, but I would love to see you there live and answer your questions. Either way, you have to register, whether you want the replay or you want to be there live. The beauty of being there live is we can address your specific issues in relationships.